What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Stars of Tomorrow, an FM series where we look at some of the young players on FM20 and we see how they get on over the course of their careers. Both players that you give me in the comment section and players that I pick myself. Now, I apologise for episode being recorded in the evening. Working weekends, now obviously I stream as well. It just, timing got away from me a little bit. So, do apologise, but we're back now is the most important thing. And yeah, it should be released yesterday's episode, but it's quite a day later. I did say there may be odd occasions when these reviews are not daily because of the time it takes to get these recorded, edited, and it takes like a day to, well, not a day. We can do take a day. It depends how long it takes to how far I go. So today we're on the page of Jonas Wind, a player that was given to me by a subscriber, and I do usually start in June. But accidentally I hollowed over and saved over it by mistake because I think I had my save game autosaves enabled, so it kind of skewed the start, but it's still the same process. Nothing really changed. So we've got one big injury here. Now I'm pretty sure this is one that's coming on my version of the game. It's just at the start. So out for a torn hamstring, received unknown. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's already in the game. Not entirely sure on that one. I haven't done this for a while. So yeah, so a striker who's a Danish striker who comes to get the ball, good termination, good finishing, good heading, passing and technique are good, 16 determination and decent all-round physical stats overall, just specifically jumping and natural fitness. So wanted by Inter, Napoli and Southampton. So, yeah, the injury could cause an issue here, but let's see how it gets on. Well, folks, he's at Porto now, worth £18.75 million, and he is 24 years old. We're seeing not much increase across the board that stands out, to be honest with you. 13 finishing, 14 composure, good vision and flair now. They've increased. So look at his injury record here, though. So we had a 10-month injury at the start of his career. Since then, he's been relatively injury-free, so that's good. Where has he been then? Okay, so obviously he didn't play much that year. Got 21 appearances, 6 goals. United signed him for 5.75. Didn't play him. Next season, didn't play him much at all. 21 went to Ulsan in the K-League. Got 14 goals and 8 assists. 6 assists in that. Burnley 4 goals, 2 assists, and then went to Porto on loan there and got 8 goals and 2 assists. So injuries playing a part in here. Man United want to sign him though, so clearly there's something about him here that looks good. So yeah, let's continue. Right, folks, gone to Hertha Berlin now, 28 years old, and we're seeing a good increase here now. 14 finishing, 15 composure, pens up to 16. Technique 16, obviously flair off the ball, vision good as well. Not the quickest player on the planet, but he is 6'3", so there's that. Player traits: moves in the channels, tries killer balls often. Obviously comes to get the ball, we know it already, and cuts inside from left wing. So looking good, to be honest with you. Let's look at his injury record here now. Okay, there's one injury here for 3 months for a broken foot, which is not great at all. How has he done, though, in the grand scheme of things? So we saw the Porto, didn't we, there on loan. Brighton signed him for £11 million, got 8 goals and 3 assists out of him in the first season in the Premier League. Then next season, got 10 goals, 1 assist from him. Hertha bought him, and he got 8 goals and 3 assists that first season for £37.5 million. Then he went on a massive score, well, I say massive, relatively speaking. He got 13 goals in the Bundesliga and 5 assists. So, yeah, so we're going to go on the forward again, guys, to probably around 30, just a couple of years, because I think these are his best stats. I want to see if he continues that kind of double figures goal return for another couple of years, and then we'll probably end it there. Right, folks, he's now 30 years old, and he's still at Hertha Berlin, and we're seeing, obviously, now the pace and acceleration, that kind of stuff, drop off, because it will. Stats relatively the same. Definitely stabilised his career after that injury that he had. He got a broken foot after that only, so that's pretty good. But then I didn't even see that at the top. A broken ribs, and fractured lower leg. So he's been in the wars, this guy. So how did he do in the final 2 seasons at Berlin? Got 11 and 7. So I think whether it's just a injury prone he has in the game, or whether it's a unlucky string of injuries in this particular save, that technically is the save. I don't know. Your thoughts down below in the comments section. Is it simply have you seen him yourself and he's had that kind of issue with his injuries? Or is it more just, yeah, mate, you got to look in this one? Because as you all know, the rules of this series are, in case you knew, I do one simulation only. I don't redo the guys to make them look, to get them good. I just feel like you could be here forever. If I did start doing that, I could be here forever on certain players because we have a really low success rate and just don't have the time to do that. Especially when I do a daily series. So, yeah, thanks for suggesting, my friend. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to give your player a look at on this series, all you've got to do down in the comments section is leave his name and as much info as you can on him, and also check the playlist as well and make sure that he's not been done already, and leave a comment down below and I'll reply to it. You don't have to put it in a video. If I haven't replied straight away, I will eventually. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.